For over 800 years, the city of Beijing has been shaped around a central axis that was designed to reflect cosmic order and imperial authority. This guiding line influenced where temples, palaces, and gates were built, expressing a vision of balance and centralized power. Today, this historical idea is being reinterpreted as China advances its role in global technology and economic systems in 2026. While Western models have often focused on individual freedom and open markets, China presents an alternative approach that emphasizes state planning and long-term coordination. In recent years, many developing economies have shown interest in aspects of this model, especially in areas like infrastructure and digital systems. Global influence is not only shaped by military strength or trade, but also by the deeper ideas that guide how a society is organized. From the architectural planning of the Ming dynasty to modern digital networks, there is a visible thread connecting past structure to present ambition. This moment reflects how older concepts can evolve into new forms of influence in a changing world. The story of this central axis is not just about history, but about how a nation's way of thinking can shape global direction. The early planners of Beijing believed that the stability of the world depended on aligning the city with the natural order of the cosmos. By building a central axis that ran through the emperor's seat of power, they created a physical symbol of the mandate of heaven, the idea that a ruler's authority came from a higher order. This line, stretching about 7.8 kilometers, was more than a road. It was a guiding path that separated different parts of society while placing the ruler at the center. From this axis, ceremonies, decisions, and daily life were organized in a way that emphasized balance, structure, and strong central control. For generations, this design showed visitors that the Chinese state valued stability, order, and long-term vision. Even as dynasties changed and revolutions reshaped the country, the central axis remained a lasting symbol of identity and continuity. In 2026, this same focus on central coordination can be seen in how China approaches its digital and technological systems. The idea behind the mandate of heaven may have evolved, but the belief in a guiding central force continues to shape the way the state organizes society. As we move through the spring of 2026, many are recognizing how China has expanded its influence across key areas of modern technology and manufacturing. Its strength comes from control over important parts of the supply chain, including rare earth minerals and large-scale production of advanced components. The center of global industry is increasingly connected to major production zones in the east, where infrastructure and output continue to grow. While some countries are still adjusting from older energy systems, Beijing has invested heavily in electrification and integrated technologies that support transport, automation, and digital systems. This approach is not only about economic gain, but also about building a system that relies less on external models and standards. By providing cost-effective technology to developing nations, China is extending both its infrastructure and its approach to governance. Some analysts see this shift as a major moment in global history, similar in scale to earlier industrial transformations. The ability to expand advanced technologies at scale has strengthened China's influence in both economic and diplomatic areas. What began as a centralized vision within one nation is now reaching across regions through connected networks of technology and trade. The expansion of this central vision is now visible through what is often called the Digital Silk Road, a large-scale effort to to build modern connectivity across developing regions. By investing in fiber networks, satellites, and data centers, China is becoming a major builder of digital infrastructure worldwide. In 2026, many countries are choosing to develop parts of their communication systems with Chinese technology and support. This trend is shaping how information flows, as systems are built using standards and designs linked to Beijing. For several developing nations, this offers a faster route to modernization without fully relying on Western institutions. This approach, often described as the Beijing Consensus, presents an alternative to older global financial and technological systems. As a result, the world is gradually forming different spheres of influence based on technology and governance models. What began as a centralized idea within a single capital has now expanded into a global network. This ongoing shift is significantly influencing the way countries connect with one another, engage in trade, and strategically plan for the future. As we look at the world in April 2026, it is clear that the old idea of a carefully ordered and centralized system is taking new forms in the modern age. The rise of advanced digital systems and global connectivity projects reflects a shift in how power and influence are shaped. We are living through a moment where ideas from the past are being used to build the foundations of a very different future. History reminds us that every dominant system eventually faces pressure as the world around it keeps changing. The key question today is whether different models of development can exist side by side, or if they will move toward conflict. The central vision of Beijing still represents a strong desire for structure and balance, yet the global system it influences is becoming more complex. As China continues to expand its reach through technology and infrastructure, its impact is being felt far beyond its borders. The choices made in this period will shape how societies grow and interact in the years ahead. The story of global power is still unfolding, and its direction depends on the decisions being made today. After seeing how an ancient idea of order is influencing the modern world, do you think this shift will create a more stable global system or push us into deeper and more dangerous divisions? If you found this deep dive into the Beijing axis and the future of global power insightful, please share this video and subscribe as we continue exploring the turning points that shape our world.